Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Penultimate Conquest podcast, where we talk about everything to do with the video game industry. I'm your host, Ruben, and today my co-hosts are Ryan.
Hey.
Nick.
It's been 2,584 days since a new Splinter Cell game has came out.
It's been 0 days. It got announced today.
A new game came out.
Hey.
Okay, so today we're just talking about the PS5 event that just happened.
Woo, I got some hot takes, man. I got some hot takes.
Oh, I'm sure you do. I'm going to be honest with you. This was a great presentation for me. Anyway, out of, let's see, how many games did they announce? Well, or show off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 games. I'm in for at least half of them. That's a win for me. Nick, how did you feel?
I feel kind of let down. Just a little bit. What do you mean, of course?
Of course.
Yeah, they announced 10 games. Most of them we already knew about. The only surprise was Final Fantasy 16, which got leaked earlier this week. Turned out Miles Morales is available for PS4, so there goes my PS5 purchase day one.
Okay.
And Harry Potter looks good, Resident Evil looks good, Call of Duty looks good, but of course I'll be getting those for my Series X, which I am definitely getting day one.
Really? You switched?
Yeah. Okay.
And
then they tried to shoehorn a Game Pass copycat.
No, not a Game Pass copycat. It was just that PS4 exclusives are coming onto PlayStation Plus.
Not just exclusives, but yeah.
Not just exclusives.
Okay, well, greatest games this generation.
They show a game that wasn't an exclusive?
Yes, they did. Batman Arkham Knight.
Batman,
and Persona.
They got Resident Evil 7, Persona. Persona's
an exclusive?
Yeah.
They showed Battlefield too. Battlefield 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, all that is great and all, but man, I went in getting ready to purchase a console, which they didn't even do a date for the pre-orders.
No, they did not.
I was ready to buy my digital console, but as soon as they showed off Miles Morales, they also quietly announced that it's going to be available for PS4. So there goes my purchase. So overall, I would give this conference a good 6. At the very end, they showed off. They announced the new God of War game, which everybody expected. It's going to get delayed. The first one came out in 2018. This one is not going to come out 3 years later. There's no way. And especially with all the coronavirus going on, it is getting delayed for sure. Late 2022 is what I predict.
Stop being so negative.
Not being negative. I'm being realistic.
You're not being realistic. You're being realistic about God of War, but you won't be realistic about Splinter Cell.
That's been 7 years.
I just don't
ready to come back.
No, it's not ready to come back. It'll never come back.
Overall, I mean, it was an okay conference, but it did make me decide not to get it at launch, which is okay.
It's kind of disappointing for me. Vincent, what did you think?
Yeah, so I was thoroughly impressed. It definitely was not as tight as the first showing, and I felt like you could have tweaked maybe a bit of the pacing and the way things were laid out. But on the whole, I think this was a good double down of if you haven't made up your mind, I don't think you're going to quote unquote jump ship this late in the game. So I think this is kind of just more to reassure people, like, all right, those of you who have decided, here's more what to look forward to, as opposed to trying to make that argument.
It's interesting that you said that it wasn't as tight as the first one. I think this one was actually pretty tight, like tighter than the first showcase.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. Ryan, what did you think of this showcase?
Oh, we've had a lot of negativity going on in this room. Some hot takes. This was the best Corona era conference, whatever we want to call it, there's ever been. There was banger after banger, no in between talking, none of that bullshit. It was just game.
I mean, there was a little bit of in between talking.
It was to put you. It wasn't like, here is this and here's what he's doing. It wasn't those dumb voices overs where like doing like a Spider-Man gameplay. It's like, and he can do this web thing or whatever.
I got scoops. I'm sorry to interrupt. Demon Souls is confirmed launch.
Oh shit!
Oh what? Shit! Oh shit!
Okay.
All right, boys. This has come from the goodest conference to the best conference. We here.
This conference was pretty fucking amazing.
I really wish your camera was on right now, Ryan. I wish I would have seen your reaction.
It would have been great. I really like this conference. Yes, there were some games that we have seen before, but most of these games had gameplay trailers, which was pretty good. I like that. I think this was probably the best event showcase this year, and I'm really happy that this is probably the last one besides Tokyo Game Show. But yeah, I was really fucking excited for this. So let's start it off because we don't have that much time. Final Fantasy 16 looks fucking amazing.
Oh my god, how have we not even talked about that?
Oh my god, it's been banger after banger. Nick, are you buying Final Fantasy 16?
Absolutely not. I have no interest in the series at all. I played the remake 7. I sold it as soon as I finished it. It was a slog.
Monster.
It was a slog to get through.
You're a monster.
I did not connect with me. It didn't have anything that I could relate to. I am not that type of fan, which I understand it has a big fan base. I'm just sadly not part of it, which is okay. I'm happy for everybody else. It does look amazing, whatever the hell is going on.
Yeah.
But I know Ryan here is
war.
the most excited.
No, Ryan's not the most excited for this game. I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think we're equal. Here, Ruben.
I'm gonna. I don't know about that. I think I might be more hyped than you are. I'm just holding it in because I don't think this is real life.
I think I died. I think I'm not on the same plane of existence anymore.
Yeah, that's exactly how it feels. Vincent, what did you think of Final Fantasy 16?
I'm quite impressed that they're going back to the fantasy setting because it's been.
I mean, it's always been in the fantasy setting.
Yeah, but they like traditional ones have kind of gone more for the futuristic kind of.
Yeah. This looks like.
This is like hard Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones fantasy.
Yeah.
So as someone who prefers that style, I'm all about it. Like, it looks a little bit close to the online game, which is slightly disappointing. But I loved 15. I loved 7. So they already have my money.
Breaking news.
More scoops.
Breaking news.
Tomorrow.
Pre-orders launch tomorrow.
Oh my god! What? What time?
It does. Jeff Keighley has not given us that. He just said select retails pre-orders tomorrow.
Fucking hell!
I'm in a camping chair outside of GameStop tomorrow.
You know what to do. This group has to give heads up. Okay.
Oh, we're
right.
on the scoops.
Okay, good. Sorry, Vinny. Just cut you off.
No, it just like I said, I like it. It looks fantastic. I'm willing to try it. I will say, it's very interesting how hard they're leaning into the traditional stables of like Bahamut and the Chocobos and all that other stuff.
We're going back to crystals, man.
Yeah, they're going back to basics with this one. They're really leaning into the legacy.
I'm so excited. Ryan, what did you think of Final Fantasy 16, man?
Oh my god. It's that old. It feels like they just decided, 1, 2, and 3 of those games that people love. Let's just make that style of Final Fantasy just with our modern 3D, beautiful Final Fantasy graphics. And that's what they're doing. And it looks amazing. From just the pure fantasy elements to when Baphomet appeared and he looked as like a badass dragon thing. Yeah, give it to me. I want it now.
Did we get a date for that?
No.
My only concern is I wonder who's head running that game. Is Nomura just like taking triple duty now?
No, Nomura has too much on his fucking plate.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, who do we have now run this?
We will see. But console exclusive.
But real
baby.
quick, I don't know if anyone, because I fell off for a little bit. I'm also shocked. It's a PlayStation exclusive. That's bananas.
Console exclusive, PC only. But you know what? It's not bananas at all. Let's fucking go. Okay.
You go.
Sony's throwing out the money for these exclusives.
And you know what? I'm all here for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy an Xbox Series S later this year. I'm buying PS5 day one.
You know what's interesting though? I feel like it's gonna come to PS4 also because it says PlayStation console exclusive, and then after that game, that's when that it popped up. Moving forward, PS5 footage only.
Yeah,
I could see it.
Well, it was on PC.
To be fair, that game did look like it was running in the 15 engine.
Yeah, which is fine.
But that game still looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, I'm excited for this game. I'm very hyped that we're going back to core Final Fantasy. Give me the crystals. Give me class system. I'm all for it. Give me fucking class system costume. Not costumes, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just here for it all. The next game was Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Nick, what did you think?
I'm all in for Spider-Man Miles Morales. I've been a huge fan of the original game for a very long time. So with this one, I mean, it looked practically the same thing, which is okay in my opinion. But since it is coming to PS4, I don't need a PS5.
You're crazy.
Crazy.
Okay. Vinny, what did you think?
Yeah, it was it's more Spider-Man, so I can't complain. I'm loving the new powers though, and I'm curious to see how much that does shake up some bio stuff. But yeah, it's more Spider-Man, so they already have my money. I don't care what system it is, I'm getting it.
Yeah. Ryan, what did you think?
The money's left the wallet already. It looks good. Is it coming to PS4? Cool. But even that, I think the suit looks good. The villains, I like that it's a weird villain pick. I really like that it's a deep cut villain pick.
Yeah, I was not expecting Tinker.
I think they're going to probably do a few mini boss of deep cut villains as well. Like we were saying when we were watching it together, where the fuck is Peter?
Yeah.
I'm very interested to see where that story leads. Maybe Peter goes on vacation. He leaves the city in Miles' hands. Who knows what happens?
Yeah, it could be. Well, I like that they're grabbing some homecoming vibes.
Yeah, that's the whole when he was connecting the bridge.
Yeah, but also like my mentor's gone. Let me try to see if I can, take care of shit.
I thought when he was connecting the bridge, I thought that's when we were first going to see Peter swoop in and like help him connect it. That's what my thought during that trailer.
Yeah,
but I like it. I do think it's a little odd it's coming to PS4. I get it though, since they're just enhancing the engine.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell enhancements in the gameplay, but they always amp these stuff up for these kind of trailers. Like particle effects and stuff looked real good.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yeah, I think this is. We didn't really get information about like how long this game is going to be, but I still think that it's going to be a la Lost Legacy, which I'm fine with. Lost Legacy was a good, I think, like 6 to 10 hours, maybe less.
I heard it was 12.
Was Lost Legacy the one for the Vita?
No, Lost Legacy was after 4.
With Chloe.
Oh, it was the Chloe and the new
Nadine.
chick.
Yeah. So I'm really excited for Spider-Man. And of course, who wouldn't be excited for Spider-Man? The next game was Call of Duty Cold War. And I gotta say, I might be playing this campaign. And I haven't been playing a Call of Duty campaign in a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, You're missing out on some good video games.
The last campaign I think I played was Black Ops 2.
That's perfect because this is right in between Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2.
Yeah. I don't remember Black Ops 2 or 1. I do remember. No, that's a lie. I do remember 1. I don't remember 2. But
Numbers, Mason.
It really hooked its teeth in me. Nick, what did you think?
Man, I love the campaigns for Call of Duties. So every year I rent it. Try not to buy it because it's like a 5-hour long campaign. I rent it and I just play it through on one sitting, and I just enjoy myself. It's a good time. It's a good game. I love it. Got some Fast and Furious 6 if you guys have seen that movie vibes.
I haven't seen any Fast and Furious movies. Sorry. I heard those dumb you down. Like it's too stupid for me to comprehend. Vinny, what did you think of Call of Duty Cold War?
Yeah, it looks very good. That's my big issue with Call of Duty gameplay is because the presentations always make this game look so good and so fun, and then it is that thing in the back of my head. It's like, yeah, it's only a 2-3 hour thing. So as a presentation, like, yeah, it was dope. I loved it. I don't know it needed to be that graphic, but it went there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely interested than I was before.
Ryan, what did you think of Call of Duty Cold War?
I love me some hardcore, violent ass video games. I'll be real here. I like the blood, the guts, the action 80s movie feel, and that's what it gave me.
And you're the problem. This is why people are going after video games, because they're too violent. You're the reason why.
Me sitting in my pink covered room. Oh, I'm sorry. I enjoy things.
It's okay.
They go after them, but I do enjoy it. I'll be real. It's the same way I enjoy an action movie. I think it's just dumb, violent fun. And I think this looks great. This looks like an 80s action movie. It looks like the movie like Atomic Blonde with the feel and everything.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it. It's the colors, the lighting, and this all looks fun. It just looks fun. At the end of the day, it looks like playing an action movie. And that's why those campaigns are fun.
It did want me to get back into Call of Duty Warzone. So
and we forgot the biggest thing. Alpha this weekend, boys.
That's right.
Let's go.
I also completely forgot about that. I'm excited for that. I'm downloading that
this weekend, Ruben. We playing?
Yeah, we are. I'm not available Saturday, but I think I'll be Saturday night, but I should be good Friday on Sunday.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Anyway, let's keep this moving.
Yeah. Resident Evil 8 Village. It's so scary, guys.
That's scary game. That's a scary game.
It was just a trailer. I almost shit my pants.
Out of all the games shown, that's the one that got me most excited.
Okay. Well, strap up because it's a PS5 exclusive.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. I just really wanted to get the PS5.
And if I can get a pre-order tomorrow, which is kind of dumb that Sony's doing that, select retailers, they don't want to say what stores, what time, where, when.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. I was just gonna say Thursday. I get paid Fridays. That's all. I just get paid Fridays, so I'm gonna hope one of those retailers is Amazon, so that way I don't get charged right away.
I wouldn't trust Amazon during these launches.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be real with you. Try to get to a GameStop if you can and have that secured.
Yeah, but what if my GameStop is the one that's getting closed?
They're not closing till next year.
Oh,
they're not gonna close right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. Well, you never know in these Corona times. Anyway, Resident Evil 8. Nick, what did you think?
I've been a fan of Resident Evil since I was a little boy, where I would be super scared to watch my brothers play the originals. But as I got older, I've been playing them myself. 7 was an amazing first person, a new direction that the game took. And I think part 8 looks even more scary. Witches, werewolves, it had a lot of Resident Evil 4 vibes. I'm very excited. it should be a very, very good game. I have very high expectations for that game, and I think they will be met.
Did you play Resident Evil 7 in VR?
No.
You coward.
Oh, well, I did the kitchen demo, if you know what that is.
No.
It's like basically the demo for Resident Evil 7. It's like a 5-minute experience, really. You're sitting on a chair. I think
It's when you're strapped to like the cannibal table.
something like that, yeah. And then you can look around only, and then the girl, the woman in that part 7 is there. She's like going around you.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Of course not.
Okay.
But she's a spider. No, I'm excited.
Good. Vinny, what did you think of Resident Evil 8?
Yeah, I'm a scared boy, so I've not played 7 out of fear. But the rest of the Resident Evil games I love, and I gotta say, I really like that weird Coraline puppet thing they were doing with the story.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see like how that ties into like if it's just a cutscene or can you control that or.
Yeah. What's up, Nick?
I found out the director of Final Fantasy 16 is Hiroshi Taki. I don't know if you know him.
Give me a second.
But I'm glad it's not Nomura. Again, he's got enough on his plate. Let him finish with Final Fantasy 7 and Kingdom Hearts.
How do you spell his last name, Nick?
I'm sorry, he's not the director. I take that back.
God damn.
Disregard everything I said.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, what did you think of Final I was about to say Final Fantasy. Resident Evil 8.
Well, I love Final Fantasy, but Resident Evil 8, I loved 7. I thought it was such a cool direction for that game franchise. First person, weird, not super, like you're not just this badass cop, you're just this dude who got trapped in a really shit situation trying to help everybody. Cool thing, I think this is going the same route. It looks super cool, it looks super scary. Along with you guys with the Coraline stuff looks real interesting. It'd be very cool if that is very much akin to like the Scarecrow fights in Arkham, where like it's a side scroll like run level that you have to do with the girl or something to get like info.
Yeah.
Definitely see that being a thing. And my only worry with it is I wonder how many studios do you think Capcom now has? I think Capcom now has 2 studios working on Resident Evil, I'm guessing. One for 7 and one for 4 remake has to be happening.
One for 8.
Like, or Veronica, whatever the next game they want to remake is. I think if they keep going back and forth with this kind of style of Resident Evil and then classic style, I think they got a great plan going there. But otherwise, I think it looks great. Give me more horror games. I love them.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Vinny. Did I cut you off before?
No, you're good. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, just scary game, scary.
Yeah. The next game that was shown was Deathloop, and I'm kind of intrigued on this. I wasn't before, but now it looks like something I might buy. Nick, what did you think of Deathloop?
Deathloop, it looks very interesting. I love it's like has a lot of speed to it, like a lot of like quick time shooting, quick time movements, jumping, crouching, sliding, shooting people, headshots, all that. It looks very interesting. The only thing I'm very curious about or not sure about is the whole story of I'm sure there's a campaign, but what the story is it just one level, which I'm sure it's not. I want to know more about the campaign. And then they showed a woman shooting you at the end. Is that like online multiplayer? I have no idea if that's been confirmed or not. If it is,
well, no, they teased it in the last one. I think what it is that you're going to play the story from her perspective and you're hunting the main character. But they haven't gone into specifics, no.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 100% in. Whatever it turns out to be, I'm excited.
Yeah. Vinny, what did you think of Deathloop?
I'm surprised how much this game always has me on the fence, and as soon as I'm about to get turned off, they pull me back because at first I was just like, yeah, all right, it's, Deathloop, you'll repeat the levels. I really like the aspect that the way you tackle missions actually affect the other ones. So like I can just imagine the replayability on this is going to be insane. Just like not only doing like no kill or as fast as you can, but just the different ways you can actually affect how the story plays out. So like I'm super interested to see how it pans out.
Okay, Ryan, what did you think of Deathloop?
I think it looks really fun. I think like just from what I've seen of the game, I think if the gunplay didn't look as like crisp and cool as it does, this game would be really bad. But that gameplay loop right there looking really good. I think the story is going to be interesting, and I think I'm with Vinny on this one. I think watching people like do like really cool runs of this game is going to be really fun to watch and try and play.
Yeah. For me, this gives me Majora's Mask vibes, which I hate. I hate replaying the same day over and over again. From what it like I said, from what it looks like, I think I might be into it, but I still have to see some more of it. And I also have to figure out whether or not it's literally the same day over and over again, which would kind of annoy the shit out of me. The next game was we're not really going to talk about this, but Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, which is weird.
I have absolutely no I have nothing to say about this game.
Okay. Vinny, anything to say
about the same, yeah. It looks good. More Devil May Cry. The only thing of note for me is that it's only launching digitally. So yeah, I'm curious how they're doing the physical rollout. But again, that's just a blog post thing. So
yeah,
I don't need that right.
Ryan, you were the most excited about this. What did you think of Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition?
Well, at first I thought, oh shit, brand new Devil May Cry.
Yeah, it was too soon.
Let's go. But at the it was a really good game. I think it would do really well on the current. I think having it be digital is very weird. I think that's just a really weird pick.
Well,
but
I think it's just because Corona.
Yeah. Oh, of course. But I think I wonder if I put in my physical copy of it for PS4, if I get automatic upgrade. I have to now look more into what they've added. We also keep getting breaking news constantly at the moment.
What's the breaking news right now?
First off, the guy who's doing Final Fantasy, he is the lead guy for the online game.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And some retailers may make inventory for PS5 available today.
Oh, fuck.
Everyone have Wario64 put down for notifications at any moment.
Yeah.
I would also note that for Jeff Keighley, because he's the one that's tweeting out all this information. So I would
Keighley was also doing that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know if Keighley's gonna have the links like Wario will.
Good to know. That was weird. I thought my Cortana popped up. The next game was Oddworld Soulstorm, and I completely forgot about this game. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this. It looks okay, I guess.
Yeah, you can pass on me on that one too.
Okay. Finny, what do you have to say about this?
Yeah, looks good. About the same. It looks pretty. I'll put it on the forever growing back list, but it's not a day one buy.
Yeah. Ryan, what did you think?
First off, Oddworld is a game that I have a deep connection with. It's a game I've shown at a weird age for it to be shown it. And it's just a fun, weird little puzzle game where you're just trying to not get your friends killed. It's a cool little game. But we got more breaking news here.
Yeah, what's the breaking news?
PlayStation Japan blog post just posted Horizon's Forbidden West and Sackboy: A Big Adventure is also coming to the PS4.
Oh.
Wait, Horizon Forbidden West?
Horizon Forbidden West and Sackboy are both coming to PS4.
But isn't Horizon Zero West like coming out next year?
Yeah. Early next year, but Still.
Okay, I feel like they're doing that again just because Corona, and they have limited amount of PS5s in production.
I also think that's the thing. I think PS5s are going to be hard to get.
Yep. Oh, whoa! I'm sorry, guys. This is an off-topic breaking news, but Oculus Quest 2 comes out October 13th for $299.
Yep.
Which is
It's what Nick will be getting instead of a PS5.
Hold
on,
It's
hold
me,
on.
Sam Fisher.
What was the price on that?
$299.
which is $100 less than what I paid for Oculus Quest 1.
Same price as a Series X. Or S, sorry.
This is insane. Okay, sorry. To get back on topic. Ryan, were you finished? Did I cut you off? Sorry.
This whole podcast is just breaking news.
Yeah. The next game was Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and it looks very different than what I've seen from the regular Five Nights at Freddy's games. Nick, what did you think of this?
I'm curious about this game if you're gonna be stationary, like how the other ones are, where you're just sitting in one spot, looking at monitors, looking at cameras. I'm hoping that's not the case, which I assume it's not, because it looks like they threw a lot of money at this developer and he went all out. So if it's a walking around park or walking around some type of arcade type building, I am so in. Jump scares, and all the sorts. I'm in for that.
Wasn't the original games for iOS and then it came to consoles and PC?
I don't know about consoles. I know it was on the iOS on phones, and then it came to PC, or PC then went to phones. But I haven't been keeping up with that series. All I know it's you're just looking at monitors.
Okay. Vinny, what did you think of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach?
Yeah, about the same. I've never played them. They're not for me. But yeah, it does look nicer, so I'm sure tweens everywhere are gonna rush to buy a PS5 for it.
Ryan, what did you think of Five Nights at Freddy's?
I have no real care for the game franchise as a whole. I think it's a cool idea. Like when it originally came out, I'm like, oh, that's a nifty idea. The automated things at a pizza place have always been haunting. But God, it looks like they're putting a lot of money into this. Like just the world they showed, I'm just like, oh shit. Okay, that's a lot of money right there.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested to see that. Also, yeah, that's it. That's all I got for that one.
Okay. It's another scary game, but yeah, this looked pretty interesting as compared to what I've seen. Like I said before, what I've seen from Five Nights at Freddy's, it looks like a rundown Chuck E. Cheese almost.
Mm-hmm.
This is looking like very futuristic, which is interesting. The next game was Demon Souls. And fuck yeah, I'm in. Nick, you're shaking your head. You got nothing to say for this?
I don't have any relationship with this series, any of these types of games, but it does look very, very, very pretty.
Yeah.
And I wish I was into these type of games, but all I hear is people say how hard it is and how frustrating it can be, and that's not the reason why I play video games. So it's an easy pass for me.
This would be my first entry to a Souls game, and I'm kind of excited about that. Vinny,
right?
What did you think?
Yeah, I'm about the same. Where I've tried the Souls games before; they're just not for me. But damn, is this a pretty game?
Yeah.
I just the lighting, the visual, the fog. It's almost too good to believe.
Well, I'm glad you said that because this actually is not coming out anytime soon.
But it is.
But it is.
But it is.
It's been confirmed as a launch title, has it not?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan, what did you think about Demon Souls?
Oh, what did I think about Demon Souls? Before I get into my my rant about what I thought about Demon Souls, the official launch lineup for the Sony exclusives for PS5 for launch day. And it is Astro's Playroom, Demon Souls, Destruction All-Stars, Spider-Man, and Sackboy.
And that's what
That
again?
is your
Sorry. Launch lineup?
You got Astro's Playroom, Demon Souls, Destruction All-Stars, Spider-Man, and Sackboy. That's your launch lineup.
Okay.
But those are all going
All
to be on
60
PS4 also.
All $69.99. And the console controller itself is going to be $70. Same price as the game.
Okay. That's to be
So,
expected.
I figured let that news get out there. But now, in the Demon Souls. Soulsborne games are my all-time favorite games of all time. You guys said you're not into the horde, like you don't get the point of the horde game.
Yeah.
Me, I wear them as a badge of honor. I look at my platinums on my console and see the 3 platinums for them, and I'm like, it took blood, sweat, tears, and a lot of time, but I got them. That's what I want in a game. I want it to kick me down, but every time I die, learn a little bit. Fuck, this game's pretty. That's all I gotta say. Is this game is fucking gorgeous.
That it is. That it is.
And that it's a launch title. This game did not look like it was going to be a launch title.
I didn't expect that at all. I thought
I was
gonna be
expecting this
2021.
late next year.
Yeah. Same here.
I'm like, this game there's no way this game is fucking finished. But it is.
Apparently it is. Yeah.
It is, and I'm ready for it. And you guys aren't going to hear from me from a week, but it's also Cyberpunk comes out the next week. It's going to be a rough time.
Yeah. The next game was Fortnite coming launch day, but we kind of already knew that.
Yes. Oh.
Okay, good. Don't fuck with
Everyone
me like
rocked.
this. We'll skip that and talk about PS Plus collection, which I have here a list of games that are going to be on there. Let's see. God of War, Bloodborne, Monster Hunter World, Final Fantasy 15, Fallout 4, Mortal Kombat 10, Uncharted 4, Ratchet and Clank, Days Gone, Until Dawn, Detroit, Become Human, Battlefield 1, which I don't remember coming out at all. Or is that like a really old game?
Yeah, it's
not that old. It's maybe like two games ago,
2,
maybe.
3. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Infamous, Second Son, Batman Arkham Knight, Last Guardian, The Last of Us Remastered, Persona 5, and Resident Evil 7. PS4 titles available at PS5 launch for download.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming from Mario 64, which is kind of exciting.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I mean, if
Some of these games I haven't played.
well, Ryan made a good point right now. Cyberpunk and also Demon Souls are both coming out at launch, around launch, the same week.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be downloading old PS4 games that have been out for 5+ years?
The people like you that had no interest in most of these games.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. I played every single one, not every single one.
Well,
played
I meant not you that has no interest in this list of games. I meant the list that, I mean, the games that were shown off in this showcase.
maybe, but I just feel like if nobody had any interest in the game showed off, they wouldn't be interested in the PS5.
I would like to play Glass Guardian with ray tracing.
Would you really though?
Yeah.
Out of all these new games coming out right now, I know that Mass Effect the trilogy got leaked earlier today, and I had the same comment. Like, who wants these games right now?
Wait, what? It got leaked?
Well, I mean, there was a
Allegedly.
retailer posted-
Yeah, no, it got leaked.
Like, yeah, that's amazing. It's an amazing deal. All 3, maybe all the DLC included, maybe a little bit remastered, a little bit graphic hauls on those games. But Cyberpunk is coming out. A lot of other games. Miles Morales is coming out. I mean, nobody's going to be going back and playing these old games, in my opinion. Well, I'm sure there are, but for me, it's not exciting for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
Finny, what did you think of the announcement of PS Plus collection?
So the thing for me is I don't view this as a launch specific thing. I think it's Sony's quote unquote answer to Game Pass. And it is interesting to see that it's not just excuse me, all the PlayStation Studio titles. It is also the fact that they are getting, again, games like Battlefield 1, Arkham Knight. Those have already been on Plus, but then you do have stuff like Resident Evil 7 and Persona 5, which have never been on Plus before. So I think it's less about them trying to be there at launch. I think this is them kind of saying, hey, we're not going to compete on Game Pass. We're going to make PlayStation Plus a much more big incentive. And then they're going to treat PlayStation Now as a whole separate product. So it is interesting to see them kind of making that like line in the sand, like, no, we're not going to go the streaming route. We're not going to be your Netflix of gaming. We're going to have these separate services depending on what you want for it.
Which kind of sucks. My train of thought goes to, are these going to be revolving like Game Passes? Not the PlayStation.
Well, yeah, in theory, again, if it's part of Plus, then no, it should be yours forever, as long as you have the subscription. But yeah, obviously that's just
if you download them.
No, yeah, like if you just tie it to your library.
Yeah,
but that's what I mean. So yeah, so I doubt it's gonna get the updates like this every month, but. I think, at least the way I'm interpreting it, is that eventually all the PlayStation exclusives will be part of Plus. It's just you might have to wait a few years for some of them.
Yeah, which is fine. You know?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Is it fine? That's not fine.
Go play Game Pass. Grounded. All right.
Mafia.
I was gonna say go play your Halo Infinite, but
wow, why are you against me, man?
Not against you per se.
I was gonna play Call of Duty with you this weekend. Not anymore.
You are playing Call of Duty with me.
No, you're mean, man. You're mean.
No, I'm not mean. You're shitting on PlayStation. I just don't.
I'm not shitting on PlayStation. I'm just being realistic.
But again, you can't be realistic with Splinter Cell. That's what I don't understand.
We all know Splinter Cell is not going to come out for a long time. It's a joke. It's my persona, my character.
A long time, he says. It's never going to come out. That's it.
I wouldn't go that
dead.
far.
It's over. It's dead. What is
I just
dead?
don't like. Overall, I don't like how Sony's doing all this, man. For the whole pre-order thing.
The pre-order does suck. Again, I think
Ryan should go ahead and tell us about his opinions on PlayStation Plus.
I think so too. Jeez.
I'm a big fan of it. I like the idea of it because I have a lot of friends who play just big PlayStation games that come out every year, and then whatever multiplayer game we're playing, Destiny, Call of Duty, whatever it is. So a lot of some of the weirder games slip for the cracks for them, and I think this will be a great way for them to experience some of the really good PlayStation games that they missed out on. But I think it's a cool addition to PlayStation Plus because at the moment, let's be real, other than this month and Fall Guys, I can't think of a good month for PlayStation Plus in a long time. Like, Fall Guys was good this month. I think Street Fighter is a great game to give out, and I think PUBG is also a fun one. But other than that, I'm just like, okay, there hasn't been really any bangers for it. But this is a really cool way that you can have that now and be like, oh, I want to go back and play Last of Us. I want to go back and play God of War on my console on this. And then let's say you sold it to GameStop, you traded it in, you did all that. Now you just have it and just boot it up and play it. And I think that's real cool.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to be real. Did we skip Harry Potter?
Yeah, I've been meaning to say that, but
we did. I'm sorry about that. Let's put that in here right
because
now.
I'm just like, I feel like there's a banger we're missing.
Yeah, you're right. Harry Potter. What was it called? It was
Hogwarts
Legacy.
Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy.
Pretty badass for Harry Potter game. I don't know why I was gonna say Spider-Man. Harry Potter game. This looks pretty badass, and I'm all in. Nick, you got nothing to say for this?
No, I have plenty to say. Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. What are you talking about? I read all
well,
the books.
you
I'm
can look
into the
excited for
lore.
it.
I'm into the lore. I just think overall it's a weird time to root for the anything Harry Potter related because of the author and what she stands for as of today. But taking that away from everything, the game looks amazing. I'm curious to learn more to see what exactly it is. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a single player campaign, RPG, and all that.
Yep.
I'm excited to explore the castle, the Forbidden Forest, what Ryan had said earlier, the Diagon Alley, and Hogsmeade. Come on, man, let me drink some butterbeer with my friends. If there's an online component to it, which I don't think there would be, or how it could be included,
I don't think there is.
Overall, I think it's gonna be a good game. I just want to know the story, really. Like if it's just an MMO or an RPG style game where you just create your own stories.
Well, they were trying to hint at something.
But like,
yeah, it looks like there's a greater story of like what's underneath Hogwarts kind of deal.
Like, is it like a Sea of Thieves type of thing where you just go out and just do your own thing and make your own story?
No, this looks like a story-driven RPG.
Okay, okay. Overall, I'm excited. I mean, 29-year-old rooting for Harry Potter.
That's right. 26-year-old rooting for Harry Potter. I'm all for it.
I take that back. I'm 28. 28.
When are you turning 29?
November
what?
30th.
Okay. Yo, November 25th.
Nice.
December.
How old are you gonna be?
I will be 24 this year.
Nice.
Nice. Vincent, what did you think of Harry Potter?
Yeah, like they said, I am a huge Harry Potter fan, and they know how to pluck those heartstrings. Like, there was a lot of shots just like directly ripped out of the movie, like touching the pet, getting the Sorting Hat, all that stuff. Like, just give me Persona 5 with Harry Potter stuff. I'm golden.
Wow.
That's my I doubt it. I'm hoping they just double down, make this like a really hard RPG with the dating sim and all that. Like, just give me all that junk. The only kind of we need gameplay, but the only kind of worry for me is, like they're saying, because we don't know the story. There was a part where the character got armor, and maybe it's just my games of service kind of brain going off, but I was like, oh no, is this going to be Avengers but with Harry Potter? Like, are we going to have those stats and all the other stuff? But until we do, like, I'm just happy to explore the world and just look around, gawk at all the awesome stuff.
Okay. Ryan, what did you think of Harry Potter?
You know what game I think this is really going to be very similar to, just from what I hope it's very similar to? Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Mm-hmm.
Where you pick a house and then you go to class to level up skills and stuff. I think that would be a great way to do this game.
Yep. I think that's right on the money.
And I think my biggest worry for this game, and this is just as the massive Harry Potter nerd that I am, it better not put me directly into a house. I better get to choose what house I end up in.
I have a feeling you're going to be given, like,
I'm sure you would.
Yeah, questions.
Because if I end up in a Ravenclaw, your boy's going to be pissed. But otherwise, Warner Brothers Studios, they've done good stuff with their movie properties.
Yeah, Avalanche is a good dev.
Yeah, I'm like, this is a good dev, good team. It looks pretty. And didn't they say 21?
Yeah.
Yes, they did. 2021.
Yeah, fantastic. Next year's going to be nothing but bangers, it's looking like. Sony's swinging from the fences from the beginning.
Yeah.
I like to see that.
That's how you start off of launch. Well, generation.
Yeah, no, you don't put out your game, then take it away, and we're not going to see it for 2 years.
Yep.
Ooh.
Just an update on DMC5 Special Edition. There is a physical version coming out on a later date.
Okay, so it's Corona.
One more
Yeah.
update to that. It's going to be running at there's going to be performance mode running at 125 frames per second. Which is cool. That game, those are the kinds of games where that matters.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah. So, I
And
think all we
last-
have left is the
Yeah,
big
last but
reveal,
not least,
right?
the announcement of God of War Ragnarok.
Oh, we're not going to
And-
go...
No,
The
we're
other
not
one
touching
first?
prices. No,
Okay.
we're not touching prices. this
Okay,
episode.
okay.
Next episode. Yeah,
Okay. I didn't know that. Cool.
that's all right. Nick, what did you think of God of War Ragnarok? Well,
God
I
of-
mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
God of War 20, well, even the original trilogy and the Ascensions and all that, I love those type of games. Those were my childhood, if I could remember correctly, if they came out at that time. The 2018 version God of War was amazing, a masterpiece in my opinion. I love that game with all my heart. I'm very excited for the new one, Ragnarok. What got me kind of disappointed is they said 2021. There's no way in hell this game is coming out in 2021. With all the
But what
corona,
if? What if?
there's no
Believe.
way. There's no way. There's no way.
What did Kratos say in the first one? It's like, don't set yourself up to get disappointed. Or
you see, now this
there is
is
something
why
like tempered yourself.
This is
Yeah.
why I come after you, Nick. Stop bringing us down. We're on a high. Stop trying to knock us all down.
I'm just being realistic right now because
I need you to
as soon as that trailer got released in the conference, Sony Santa Monica tweeted out the video also,
Yeah.
and I noticed they changed their Twitter handle.
To what?
Santa Monica Studio is hiring, so they're hiring for this game, which means obviously it's in early development. It is not coming out in 2021. I'm sorry, but when it does, day one buy.
They didn't say
Yeah.
when exactly in 2021. They just said 2021.
There's no way it can even make it to December 2021.
You don't know that.
There's a
Yeah, you say that.
3-year
Look at Demon Souls.
That's different.
I would say it's more relevant.
3 years, man. That's a 3-year development cycle. I don't even think that game has ever done that.
They already have the character models.
Mm-hmm.
Besides one.
All right, well, I'm expecting a delay. If not, then I'll be
Oh, it's
wrong.
late fall. It's not going to be a while.
I'm expecting winter 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and also available on PS4.
Is that confirmed?
Not confirmed.
No.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
I don't think so.
If Horizon, the new one's coming out to PS4 also, it's gonna happen.
Well, nobody really gives a shit about Horizon, you know?
Whoa. I agree. Did not like that game.
It was a bad game.
Same.
I got
that,
bored.
That is the take here. I also did not like Horizon.
Oh, okay. All right, good. It's finally nice to see the three of us on the same page.
I never thought
Vinny,
it would
I-
happen.
I haven't played, so I'm just going off of hearsay. But
I played 13 hours of it, and I gave my copy away to somebody in the Kind of Funny group.
Yeah, I played a good chunk. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it was not good.
Wasn't for me.
All right, guys.
Mhm.
I think that's pretty much everything we have to go over. The next episode.
So what?
was
I don't get to talk about God of War.
I'm sorry. Did I not? Oh, I apologize. Ryan,
Me and Vinny
What-
both
what-
didn't.
See, you're so used to me being at the very end. You
Vinny,
thought
you
I was
also,
used to
no,
get-
Vinny did talk about God of War, did you not?
no.
no, I was just saying it's coming out.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I am used to Nick being last. Okay. Vinny, what did you think of God of War? Ragnarok.
Okay, real quick. It's one of those reveals. It's like we knew it was coming. We knew it's happening. I'm still personally, I don't mind games being announced a few years in advance, and I'm holding like I was right about the price, so I'm right. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling like they can make it next.
Actually, I was right about the price.
It was a communal right.
I don't think so. I think everybody was like, "No, it's gonna be 600," and I was like, "No, it's gonna be 500."
Yeah, but like if they can pull it off next year, because Ratchet's next year, I believe. So you're gonna have Ratchet, Horizon, and God of War all in the same year.
Yeah.
With, I believe Halo is Halo next year or 2
Nah,
years.
it's pushed back to 2099.
Whoa.
Point
Yeah,
is,
they-
if Xbox is gonna have some competition if they can get 03 to nail.
yeah, they still got to work on those graphics. Ryan, what did you think of God of War Ragnarok?
I get why it was put at the end. I get it's we kind of knew something big was coming. There was a few games that I'm like, could have been Uncharted, it could have been God of War, it could have been one more like long lost Sony game.
Where's my Ape
I
Escape?
think it,
Ape
if it was Ape Escape, I would have just been done with the world. I'm like,
Great.
oh, I did die halfway through this press conference.
It would have been great to end on an Ape Escape remastered. Are you fucking kidding me? It would have been awesome.
But I think God of War, it looks fantastic. The logo, I think looks great. I like the name. I like where we're going with it. Give it to me.
Do we think this is why Assassin's Creed changed their title?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
That is, I honestly, rumors go around. They know. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Because do you want to play Assassin's Creed Ragnarok? Or God of War Ragnarok? Kratos on the cover, axe in hand, Atreus with the bow.
It would have been great. All right. Last segment. Nick, where can people find you?
On Instagram, that strong nerd.
Vinny, where can people find you?
Viral Vinny, Instagram, Twitter, all the fun places.
Okay. Ryan, where can people find you?
At Ryan DeLion 3055 on Twitter and Instagram.
Cool. And people could find me on Instagram at Penultimate Conquest and Twitter, I think, is Pen Conquest, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't really use Twitter. Thank you, gentlemen. I will see you in a couple minutes for the next episode where we discuss pricing.
Amazon just put up placeholders.
No fucking way.
Oh,
This game today just keeps on giving, you know?
Is today the day we just end up just having a semi podcast and trying to get PlayStation?
Apparently. All right, guys. Thank you once again. I'll see you in a couple minutes.
Bye.
Bye.